Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Well, hello, and welcome back to the channel, everybody. In today's video, we find ourselves in Suwannee County, Florida, where a frauditor, well, has just gone a bit too far by frauditing dollar stores. And in this particular case, he gets trespassed from the Family Dollar store. Frauditor, didn't anybody ever tell you that Family Dollar is a privately owned corporation open to the public? No? Well, I guess you should have learned that a long time ago. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get this freaking S show on the road, shall we?
So you told the cop you're afraid of me?
No, I didn't say that.
What'd you tell him? You told him to leave the parking lot? What did I do wrong?
I said you don't need to sell my stuff in my parking lot.
Sell your stuff in your parking lot?
Your stuff.
What's selling nothing of mine in my parking lot? I was broke down out there. You didn't see me bleeding all over the place? That's right, I called corporate. Ain't no biggie.
Ah, no biggie. Is that why you start this video right in the middle of this conversation right here? It's rather convenient that you didn't upload any of the video prior to this so we could see what you were actually doing out in that parking lot. Interesting, isn't it?
You don't supposed to treat people that way. I did nothing wrong.
But she's a real good girl.
I know, but she treated me terrible.
But
She told the police to tell me to leave because she was afraid of me, and I was broke down in the parking lot out here.
I know, but she's
I cut my finger, look.
She's a lonely woman.
I know, but look, I cut my finger clean off. I'm here every day.
I know, but
There's no excuse to treat customers that way. There's no customer service anymore in this day and age. That's the problem.
just don't be too.
I'm not going to be too mean, but I will complain to corporate. I already have, so there's no problem.
Spoiler alert, it's the corporate office that ended up trespassing, you numbnuts.
She shouldn't have no. She could have come out and asked me,
You
or
gotta remember, she's a lonely.
I was bleeding all
female.
over. Well, I was protecting her then if she was a lonely female because I'm here every day shopping. I'm no threat to anyone.
There you are.
But she gonna tell the police to tell me to leave and try to get a man with a gun to attack me for breaking down in her parking lot, cut my finger. Because when you call a cop, you're calling a man with a gun. So that's what she did to me.
36.65.
I've broken down in a parking lot before and I've never been trespassed, but then again, I don't act like a freaking jackass with a chip on his shoulder. And I've had friends who've broken down in parking lots and none of them got trespassed either. I wonder if it's just a you issue.
That's her. She's scared for her health, for her safety. That wasn't right. It wasn't respectful. It was very disrespectful. I'm almost 60 years old.
May the peace of the Lord be with you.
Well, thank God you picked the right religion because there's been over 5,000 in the history of mankind, but you got the right one. All the rest were just make up and make believe, you know.
Just trust. Be nice. No.
That's my eggs. Did you charge her for my eggs? Yes, she charged you for my eggs, see?
Well, that's because this is very stressful for
Yeah.
her. I know
It's stressful for me too because a man with a gun came after me.
I know, but calmate.
They could have killed me.
Calmate. Calm.
I like that.
Calmate.
You know what? I'm not even going to wait. You can have your stuff. Goodbye. Have a good day. And that was very rude of you.
Bill,
What's happening?
I got something for you, unfortunately.
That really says something about you when the police officer knows you by your first name. That is pathetic. At least in this particular case.
The other day, down at the Family Dollar, a little incident you had with the clerk.
You mean when you came out and told me to leave the parking lot?
When you went in and was video and...
Oh yeah.
Okay.
For my safety, yeah. I video everything now.
Well, unfortunately for you, she went to management and explained the situation to them, and they asked that you be trespassed from the store.
Okay.
Here's a copy of the trespass.
Cool. Am I being officially served?
Yes, sir.
So I have to sign something? What's your name and badge number?
You know me.
What's your name and badge number, please? Mr. Gray?
Greg
Greg, Officer Greg?
Castor.
Greg Castor?
KAS.
And your badge number is?
3146.
3146 out of Suwannee County, Florida. So this is my second trespassing issue in Dowling Park order that Dowling Park, Florida, that they are trying to issue me, which I don't want it. Huh?
You have another one?
Yeah, I was trespassed from the Jiffy store because Jamie attacked me, assaulted me, smacked my phone out of my hand, and then they called the cops on me and tried to get me arrested. And when the cops got there, and I showed Suwannee County officer the video of him as threatening, assaulting, then Brenda, who is the manager of the Jiffy store, decided to trespass me from the Jiffy store, not the person who assaulted me.
Sorry, but this poor attempt at playing the victim card, it doesn't seem to be very successful, considering that there's an old saying, if you encounter an asshole, then you've encountered an asshole. But if you encounter assholes everywhere you go, then there's a possibility that you might be the asshole. And in this particular occasion, it seems like everywhere you go, trouble follows. Therefore, could it be possible that you are a complete dipshit asshole?
Okay, now, the little girl that's working at the Family Dollar store, she's related to Brenda. You see where this is going?
Well,
So everybody around here that's part of the good old boy syndrome, that if you ain't part of their crowd, they want to trespass me from every store. You might as well go in and get them to trespass me from this store also, the Dollar General, because the lady in here don't like me either. Why? Because I film police. I film violated rights, people's rights being violated.
I don't mind you videoing me because I'm just doing my job.
I understand. That's what Hitler's men said. They're just doing their job.
Oh, come on now, dude. Stop using the reducio ad Hitlerum argument. It's like comparing apples to oranges. What happened in Nazi Germany is not exactly happening now in the United States at this particular moment. I mean, good freaking grief, dude. Get your head out of your fucking ass.
Same thing, it's all over again. There ain't nothing different. You're just doing your job. But your job would be to uphold the peace and protect me as well. You're not protecting me because I did nothing wrong. I did nothing illegal to break any law to be trespassed from a Jiffy store or the Family Dollar store. You see what I'm saying?
Why don't you shut your damn mouth and go find the statute that says that you have to commit a crime to be trespassed? Because every statute that I've read so far says that you have to be asked to leave. And, well, if you don't leave, then you could quite possibly be arrested, dumbass.
Between you,
Yeah,
clerk, and the
that's
store.
between me, the clerk, and the store. Then why are you involved?
Because we're the ones that issue the trespass.
And there's nothing I can do about it.
I guess you could appeal it and go take it to court.
Appeal who?
The store.
They ain't pressing charges.
They're not pressing charges, but they.
Well, they have a right to deny service to anyone they don't like, and they just don't like me.
Well,
I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't violate anybody's rights. My rights are being violated. I was attacked at the Jiffy store in Dowling Park, Florida. The man knocked my $750 phone out of my hand and broke my screen, and I allowed him to apologize to me rather than have Jamie put in jail. That's the kind of guy I am. So what do I get for that? I get trespassed.
shouldn't that be over?
But I'm trespassed. I can't even get gas here. That's the only gas station around here. They know that. They're doing it to spite me because of Captain Mills. I don't care. My rights are my rights. Every American should stand up for their rights. They shouldn't be attacked by Captain Mills at the Suwannee County sidewalk in front of the jail, try to slap me and slap my phone, and then he get no trouble out of it. You know, I mean, I got nothing out of that. I was taking a man to the driver's license place that day. I wasn't there to do an audit. They forced me into auditing. Now, these people around here that want to violate my rights to walk around as a free American because they don't like me, I didn't do anything wrong at that store that day. I went back in the store the next day after you told me to leave the parking lot when I was bleeding all over the place. I cut half my fingernail off on my truck that day. That's the only reason I was in that parking lot. I couldn't even get my truck started.
You showed me that, and there was no blood on your finger.
I had duct taped it all up. Look, you can see the whole half. Half the fingernail's still gone. Right there, that whole chunk is gone. It doesn't grow back since. You see what I'm saying? I was bleeding everywhere.
Oh, now you're just full of shit right there, dude. I mean, you just said that you got half your fingernail knocked off and it grew back in only a matter of days. Yeah, I had my toenail on my right big toe kicked off, and it took a full freaking year for it to grow back entirely. Now, albeit a fingernail is a lot smaller than a toenail, but you're still going to have the same growth rate. It would probably have taken you a few weeks to get it grown back.
I wasn't wanting to be in her parking lot, but being as she's related to Barbara at the Jiffy store, they don't like me. So she decided to tell me to leave the parking lot because she didn't want me selling my stuff in the store. And that's the reason I went back into the Family Dollar, because I shop there every day, which I don't have to shop there. I don't have to shop at any of these stores in this area. I really don't care if they trespass me out of every single store in the whole Dowling Park. I will make them do that if I have to prove that I haven't done anything illegal. I haven't broken any laws. I haven't violated any rights of anybody in the Dowling Park store. I didn't do anything against any rule of any store around here, but I'm the one being trespassed. There's a problem here.
Okay.
It's called the good old boy syndrome.
I don't know about that. I'm not part of it.
I hope not, but it seems like you're passing me this trespassing warning. Again, he wants to hand me that. It's a trespassing warning from Swanee.
You know, you don't have to take it, but I'm just...
You know what?
Have a copy.
I will take it because I'll make a story out of this. I'll be able to do this tonight on the computer to show what kind of good old boy syndrome we got in the Dowling Park area. I'm going to have to start walking past the Jiffy store every day with my camera and standing there filming everybody. Stand out in front of the dollar store and film all them on the side out on the road in public and just aggravate everybody around here. Is that what they want?
That's your business.
No, is that what? Because that's what they're pushing me to do. I didn't ask that girl to tell me to leave her parking lot that day. She did, on her own free will.
Let me tell you what the problem was the next day, was that you were up at the counter while an older lady was checking out and you were videoing her, and the old lady, it upset the old lady. She apparently caught her off guard and she was offended that you were up in her face, so to speak, videoing the clerk. And there were some words exchanged, and that's what led up.
So you're not allowed to speak in this country no more. Words are not allowed to be explained to regress my grievance of being...
You were interrupting a sale.
Oh no. She talked to me first. The video's on YouTube. Go watch it.
I'm just telling you what she told me.
You know, I know they'll tell you anything, and you'll go by that, but you won't listen to nothing I have to say. You see what I mean? That's the way it works, especially the guy with the camera.
And the video ends right there as far as this encounter goes, but he still complains about everything, about how his rights were violated, how it's a conspiracy against him, you know, playing the victim card. And at least he admitted that he's a frauditor, that all he does is go around annoying people because he damn well feels like it. And with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
This could be some groundbreaking stuff right here.
You don't want to go to jail.
For what?
You read this.
I don't have to listen to
Read it.
anything. Blah, 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 blah.
Dude, so there's no way I can get in, bro? Come on, I'll put you on my YouTube.
But shut up, Wesley.
You gotta put signs up, ma'am, if it's...
Are you Glenn Serio?
Who's that?